Welcome back, everybody. A man from Montgomery County is enjoying a second chance at life this morning. Some might call it luck, but others may believe this was nothing short of a case of divine intervention. Brian Taff reports on a string of events that ended with a man coming back from the dead.
3-4 times a week, usually.
Jonathan Weaver is an avid cyclist. His normal routine, a 25-mile loop. But on October 6th, he decided somewhat unusually to push it.
About 30.
But that's perhaps the least of the reasons why October 6th would be considered an unusual day. In the next few moments on that long bike ride, Jonathan would lose his life. But because of the way the stars were aligned, he would get his life back. Riding a Valley Forge road in Upper Marion, Jonathan noticed a strange sensation. It is the last thing he remembers. Somewhere along this stretch, he suffered what doctors call instant cardiac death. Some might say it was his time to go, but fate had other plans.
I seen what looked like a backpack in the road, and as I got closer, I seen it was a human.
Paul Keene was the first to arrive, the one who called 911 in those critical seconds before Jonathan stopped breathing. As luck would have it, an off-duty nurse drove by as he dialed it. So did Lauren Hurley, an off-duty paramedic.
And I literally watched him take his last breath.
She then began CPR, but fate was not finished yet. Upper Marion Police Officer Blaine Lease typically works the night shift, but that day he had an early meeting. Call it right place, right time, because Officer Lease also happens to be a paramedic who heard the call just a half-mile away.
I was in the station, just pulling out of the station in my patrol car.
Using a defibrillator he carried, he restarted Jonathan's heart. The 61-year-old who died on the street, brought back to life in their hands. A series of people whom chance delivered at the moment of death, delivering him a second chance at life.
I haven't gotten to a point where I've figured out how to interpret it, but I'm glad to be here.
Brian Taff, Channel 6, Action News.
My goodness.